Hello. My name is Michael Samuel Balkin, and I am genuinely honored to be speaking here before y'all today. I'm from Chicago originally, so will y'all please forgive my feeble attempt to assimilate. I will soon be moving to the South to serve as team coordinator for Raleigh-Durham-Chapel Hill. As y'all can see, I've already started practicing. This story, my story, begins as a college freshman when I told my mother and father I wanted to join the military after school. I've always loved this country, and after 9/11, wanted nothing more than to defend it. Sadly for me, my overly protective, neurotic, yet loving Jewish mother refused to let her young boy join up. She explained that the prospect of me serving overseas shook her to her core, and I knew I could never willingly cause my family that kind of pain. Thus, I decided to serve in another way. I decided to apply and serve with the NAF AmeriCorps Caring Counts program. To this day, it is the best decision I have ever made in my entire life. About 3 months before I interviewed for this position, I was in a traumatic and near fatal car wreck driving along the icy, snow-filled highways of southeastern Michigan. Visibility was zero. There was no road in front of me, only a snowy white wave of destiny. At a point which I cannot remember, I lost control of my vehicle, smashed into the side rail at 65 miles per hour, and flipped over 3 times. The car landed upside down with me still buckled in. I managed to grab for my keychain pocket knife and was able to slowly cut through the seatbelt, allowing me to drop free. In the months following the crash, I completely isolated myself. I shut down. I locked out the world. However you want to say it, I was living in a post-traumatic stress disorder nightmare, all alone. Then the depression and anxiety manifested themselves physically. I was soon diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, an ugly, debilitating ailment I was not at all prepared for. But thanks to the Caring Counts program, I was able to rise from the depths and achieve something truly meaningful. Due to my involvement with the program, I was able to meet future lifelong friends. I was able to get out of my PTSD shell and wreak some havoc in a good way. I was able to witness good people doing good things for others. I was able to effect positive change. I was able to start living again. In this field, there is so much despair, so much frustration, but there is also love and optimism and friendship and courage. I was not physically injured in my accident, but the mental anguish it left me with seemed impossible to overcome. Fortunately, the Caring Counts program allowed me to conquer my personal fears and let loose the old, wild, awesome me. My name is Michael Samuel Balkin, and I have been healed. I have been saved from the utter horror that was my life only a year and a half ago. It was a terrible, dark, and lonely place. However, there is no doubt in my mind that I've risen from the abyss of isolation and depression, that I have persevered beyond my wildest dreams, that I have truly been touched. I have truly been saved. Was the accident a blessing in disguise? Did it lead me to you? I prefer not to speculate, but I don't believe I would ever join this program if it wasn't for the ice and the crash and the sense of divine providence I feel to this day. I can't ignore the path I have traveled. I cannot ignore the truth. And the truth that I live now is wonderful beyond all comprehension. Thank you for letting me heal. Thank you for your dedication and courage. Thank you from the bottom of my soul.